The Little Red Fish, a gentle underwater tale for children. Once upon a time, in a quiet corner of the deep blue sea, there lived a tiny fish with shimmering red scales. Her name was Rosie, and she was the only red fish in her coral reef. All the other fish were blue, yellow, or green, but Rosie was bright red like a cherry, and she sparkled like a ruby when the sunlight touched the water. Rosie was kind, curious, and very brave for her size, but sometimes she felt a little left out. Why am I the only red fish? She often wondered. Why don't I look like everyone else? Rosie's best friends, Benny the Bluefish and Tina the Turtle, always reminded her, "You're special, Rosie. Being different is a good thing." But Rosie still had questions. She dreamed of finding a place where there were other fish like her, red, brave, and curious too. So one morning, after saying goodbye to her friends, Rosie made a big decision. "I'm going to swim beyond the reef and explore the ocean." Rosie swam past the waving seaweed, past the dancing seahorses, and into parts of the ocean she had never seen before. Everything was new and exciting. She saw a forest of glowing jellyfish, a canyon with purple rocks and silver eels, a group of dolphins spinning in circles, but she still hadn't found another red fish. Then, deep in a quiet cave, she heard someone crying. "Hello?" Rosie called gently. Out came a tiny crab, rubbing his eyes. "Oh, who are you?" he sniffled. "I'm Rosie," she said kindly. "Why are you crying?" "I got lost while playing," said the crab. "Now I can't find my way back." Rosie thought for a moment. "Don't worry, I'll help you get home." The crab smiled through his tears. So Rosie swam slowly, letting the little crab ride on her back. They passed glowing coral and singing whales. Along the way, Rosie asked everyone they met if they had seen the crab's home. Finally, a sleepy old sea snail pointed the way. "Over that hill of sand by the sea anemones," he said. The crab squealed in joy. "That's it! That's where I live!" When Rosie brought the little crab home, a whole group of sea creatures came out to thank her. There were fish of all colors, green, yellow, blue, and even red. Rosie's eyes widened. There were other red fish just like her. One of them swam up and said, "You must be very brave to travel so far and help someone in need." Rosie smiled shyly. "I just wanted to see the ocean and maybe meet someone like me." "Well," the redfish said, "you're not alone anymore. Welcome to our part of the sea." Rosie stayed for a little while, playing and laughing with her new red friends. But soon, she knew it was time to go back home. "My reef misses me," she said, "and I miss it too." So the red fish gave her a special gift, a pearl that glowed red in the dark. "To remind you that you're never really alone," they said. Rosie swam back to her reef just as the sun was setting. Benny and Tina were waiting. "Rosie," they cried, "you're back." Rosie told them all about her adventure, the brave crab, the glowing jellyfish, and the red fish she had met. She held up the pearl. "Now I know. Being different makes me special. And wherever I go, I'll always find kindness if I show it first." That night, Rosie curled up in her coral bed with a big smile on her face. She was still the only red fish in her reef, but she didn't feel alone anymore. She felt proud. She felt loved. She felt home. The end.